हेलो दोस्तों,
Tasman
वेलकम
Brits.
टू माय यूट्यूब
Best of
चैनल
81
इंडिया
against India a
और
few nights
साउथ
ago.
अफ्रीका
She's
के
found
बीच
form.
होने जा रहा है एक
Dangerous
बहुत बड़ा
player.
क्रिकेट का
The new
मुकाबला।
ball in hand.
पहला टॉस
Economy 6.
साउथ
Best of
अफ्रीका
4
की
for
तरफ से
70.
है और इंडिया की तरफ
66
से बॉल
matches. So experience backward points just to the left of your screen. Here we go. Bit of an inside edge.
पहली बॉल में चौका मार दिया, 4 रन
You
साउथ
mentioned Pooja
अफ्रीका
Vasaka
के
being really
बल्लेबाज ने।
good, and she has opened the book.
Make that 4 over pitches and punished.
Very full delivery, Tasman Brits. Threads that
और
needle
क्या
there
मस्त
through
शॉट
the
मारा है
offside.
इसका,
There is a corded.
4 रन बाउंड्री के
Fantastic
पार।
placement. Doesn't try to overhit it. Just
गेंद को
presents it the
रोकने की
WPL, but
बहुत
she's more of a
कोशिश की,
batter.
लेकिन
But
नहीं
just,
रोक पाया।
it's almost like a gamble. Bowl that one over
एक और बॉल
up front. See if she
फिर
can
से
get a
चौका
wicket.
मार दिया, लेकिन गेंद को पकड़ लिया। क्या मस्त
It's a bit
शॉट
of an
मारा
outside
इस बार
edge,
भी
but it's
बाउंड्री के पार।
intentionally
4
lifted
रन।
for a boundary to end the second. It's 17 without loss.
इंडिया का टोटल रन 17।
I just always love somebody releasing the ball like a spinner should, and she's somebody who does that.
एक और चौका मार
Down
दिया
the
इस बार भी
wicket in
गेंद
the
हवा में
air.
चल दिया जा रहा है सीधे
Takes
बाउंड्री के
it.
पार, लेकिन कैच पकड़
The
लिया
pressure
और एक विकेट हो चुका है।
of Reddy's last over has then asked the
साउथ
question
अफ्रीका का
of
19 रन,
playing a big
एक
shot
विकेट।
to catch up with the game in the power play.
Fantastic bowling from Priyanka Patil. Seam position, just the right line, the right length, draws Laura Wolfart out of her crease, and Arundhati Reddy, a safe pair of hands. She's not going to miss those, keeps her eyes on it. First batter walks back for...
Concentrated a lot on her batting, but she is a really, really powerful player. 25, early breakthrough for India. Protection and deep back with
फिर
square
से
leg
गेंद
and a
करने
cow
के लिए
corner.
जा रहा है
Middle
इस
for
बार।
Milon still up. Comes over now.
इस बार भी मार दिया, गेंद जा रहा है
Beautifully played.
चौका की तरफ, लेकिन रोकने की
Some
कोशिश
touch,
की, लेकिन नहीं
some
रोक
room.
सका। 4 रन।
Boundary to end the fourth, 27 for 1.
और क्या शॉट मारा इस बार, तो गेंद को पकड़ ली,
Extra
नहीं
bounce.
पकड़ पाई इस बार
It'll be
भी। 4
interesting to
रन
see
मिला।
what the indications are from the umpire. What's the signal? He signals a 4. So extra bounce, but off the mark straight away.
क्या
Just
मस्त
helping it
चौका
along,
मारा इस बार भी।
very fine
4
tickle.
रन बाउंड्री के पार।
It's nice and deep into the crease. She's been so good. Marzan Cup.
गेंद को रोकने की बहुत कोशिश की, लेकिन नहीं रोक सका, गेंद असफल रहा। इस बार भी मार दिया
In
बाउंड्री
the air,
के
should be
पार।
taken. A big wicket, Marizan Khan.
साउथ अफ्रीका के कप्तान चौका मारते जा रहे हैं, एक बार भी
Straight into the hands of
सिंगल
Shafali
रन
Verma
नहीं
and
ले
Pooja
पाया
Vasaka.
और
What a
30 रन
good
में 2
over
विकेट
that
खो
was.
चुका है साउथ अफ्रीका।
Finishing with a wicket.
50th T20I wicket for Pooja Vasrakar. Hits it slightly higher onto the bat. The sticker getting the damage done is Pooja Vasrakar once again. Nice catch and a massive wicket. Seeing the back of Marizan Cup, the Indians will be pleased. It's 30 for 2 with Cup walking back for 10.
108.44 is the strike rate for her. And the Indians have picked up the 2 important with bat as well.
चौका 4 रन के लिए। वाह,
Finds the gap.
क्या
Two
बात।
fielders
एक और
on the
चौका, 4
onside,
रन,
slightly short. She
बाउंड्री
plays
के
that shot
पार।
really well. Goes back and plays that semi-sweep, semi-pull. Does Tasman Brits.
फिर से चौका मार दिया, इस
Almost
बार भी
a
बाउंड्री
patented
पर
shot
4
of
रन
hers.
के लिए।
Goes down on one knee and then plays it fine. Doesn't look to hit hard. Gives it direction. The coach is impressed.
Mid on in the circle. Square leg drops back.
साउथ अफ्रीका का टोटल रन 34, 2 विकेट, एक और चौका, 4
Goes
रन।
fine. Can she cut it off? No. Sajana with the chase, but not the delivery,
क्या
which
मस्त
Priyanka
शॉट
Patil
मारा
would
है
want to
4
bowl.
रन के लिए बार बार।
And she does that on a couple of occasions. She drags that length slightly, pulls it back, tries those chances, creates those opportunities. And Harmanpreet Kaur.
मस्त शॉट
That's
मारा
the
है
kind
4
of
रन के लिए
partnership that you would
चौका
also look
बहुत
forward
बढ़िया
to from the bowlers. Most
Anticipation.
to stump than she did in the earlier game.
इस बार भी जा रहा है चौका लेकिन गेंद को पकड़ लिया वापस कर दिया आउट हो चुका है गेंद
Roaring tonight. The spinners bowling well, and it's a big
South
wicket.
Africa
Tasmin
का
Brits. She's been the
45
commentator in
रन
chief
3 विकेट खो चुका है
for South Africa, and she is the batter dismissed.
इंडिया के बल्लेबाज बहुत दोस्तों
What a
झूठ रहा है
celebration. What a
Yes,
relief
yes,
seeing
yes.
the back of Tasmin Brits. Again, Deepti Sharma in the act. How do you tackle her? How do you keep her outside?
एक और चौका
The
मार
line
दिया
of
इस
the
बार भी
wickets
बाउंड्री
column.
के पार 4
Creates
रन
to drop it closer to herself, but it doesn't assist her. She does that. She did that in the previous over. She's done that second time in this over.
क्या
So
छूट
in
गया
wickets
और
for Deepti
4 रन
Sharma.
मिल गए चौका की तरफ
close, close. If she hasn't got it inside edge, it will be very close. And she's looking for assistance from Arundhati Reddy. Uma Shetri is a new one in this discussion. Takes it. IDFC first bank DRS is taken.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please.
फिर से एक बार मार दिया चौका 4 रन के लिए
Ball passing
लेकिन
close to
गेंद
the
जाकर सीधे
inside
विकेट
edge.
पर
Can you
गिरा
have ultra edge to check any bat involved, please?
इधर 5G नहीं धर रहा है
Clear gap on the left hand side. Yeah, satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets missing, original decision not out. Vrinda, stay with your decision of not out. You're on screen, signal now.
Umpire Vrinda Rathi was convinced. Excellent boundary to start off the over.
Lovely shot this from Bosch. Waited on it and opened the face of the bat at the last minute.
That struck well, that struck very nicely by
4 रन
Anneke Bosch.
Good use of the feet on that occasion from Bosch.
साउथ
And,
अफ्रीका का
she picked the
टोटल
right
रन
area as
56
well,
इसमें
straight
से
down the
3
ground.
विकेट खो चुका
The
है
odds are always with the batter if they go straight
एक
down
और
the
चौका
ground.
मार दिया इस
There
4
was a
रन
long
के
on
लिए
in
क्या
place,
बात
but it was a case of Pooja Vasraka being too
क्या
wide.
मस्त शॉट मारा है क्या बात है
Resumption. Pooja Vasrakar will continue. Pierces the gap. But that's okay. You can understand why Harmanpreet was wanting.
Yes, the seam position is good because of the fact that as well.
एक और चौका मार दिया इस बार भी 4 रन के लिए बाउंड्री
Find the
पार
gap there on the offside. The pace was there from Pooja Vasraka. And the key was in giving direction, which she does with great ease.
That Pooja Vasakar offered on this occasion, Annika Bosch just had to help it along, as you mentioned.
एक बार फिर से मार दिया एक चौका इस बार भी बाउंड्री के पास 4 रन के
Will be
लिए
interesting. Possibly you feel that
क्या
you might
मस्त
take
शॉट
a
मार
review
रहा है इस
here.
बार चौका ही चौका
The
मार दिया
discussion will
60
be on
रन
between
3
Anneke
विकेट
Bosch and Chloe
साउथ अफ्रीका की
Tran.
तरफ से
Pitching outside off, impact in
गेंद
line,
का
wickets.
डायरेक्शन चेंज होके सीधे
TV
जाके
umpire to
विकेट पर
director.
गिरा
We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Yeah. Ball passing close to the inside edge. Can you have ultra edge, please? Satisfied, no bat involved.
गेंद
Ball
सीधे जा
tracking,
रहा
please.
था लेकिन गेंद का डायरेक्शन चेंज होकर सीधे विकेट पे जाके गिरा और एक विकेट भी गिर चुका है
Yeah, she's taken the
साउथ
IDFC Bank
अफ्रीका की
review.
तरफ से. क्या मस्त सीन.
Sitting, original decision out. Vrinda, stay with your decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen.
Big wicket again, Anneke Bosch will walk back for 17. South Africa 61 for 4.
साउथ अफ्रीका का 61 रन 4 विकेट.
We saw her in the test
क्या
match.
मस्त
I repeat, she can be literally that punch that South Africa require in the company of Chloe Tryon. Cleaned up. Another wicket. Pooja Vastrakar is having a field day this evening.
The change in pace does the trick for Pooja Vastrakar.
But effective. And South Africa have not been able to find a rhythm. They've not been able to actually find a plan B. And
And South Africa in big trouble here. And the Indian bowlers are definitely dominating the proceedings at the Max Stadium. Not enough width on that occasion. The length was too full too. The third wicket for Pooja Vastrakar. They are into the lower order batters of South Africa now. 61 for 5.
They haven't experienced this sort of a player walking in and out of the dressing room, South Africa. It's different this evening.
and absolutely superb. Their spinners have been rotated well.
De Klerk was trying to hit it really hard, but it ricocheted onto the stumps of the inside edge.
Oh, where's this going? Gone! We just mentioned the grip on the ball, Kartik.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the spin vision. Was she trying to bowl the two-fingered arm ball? Because it definitely slid underneath and the review has been taken.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Appears to be missing the bat. Can we confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Okay, clear gap on the left, yeah. Keep it rolling, yeah. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting, original decision out. Vrinda, stay with your decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, signal now.
Excellent decision. Excellent piece of bowling. Poor shot by Dirksen, and she has to go for 2 at 65 for 6. Best of 16 in a world of an excellent captaincy. Brains trust for South Africa.
Any bat on that, it runs away. The third fielder's inside the circle. We saw this on a couple of occasions in the previous T20 when she bowled that line. The South African
Take a well-judged catch. Off the bottom of the bat. That's the reason she couldn't get the distance.
batters threw their bats at it and reap reward.
Game that for India have been really good in this series across all formats. We're talking about Elise Mary Marks and
It was always being lined up by Sonala Jafta. But they've been right on top of the game, the Indian team this evening, with the ball, with their fielding. Another wicket.
Jafta going for a big hit, does not get the distance at all. Arundhati Reddy at long on does well. And Arundhati Reddy is one of the better fielders in the Indian side. Makes no mistake at all. A wicket for Radha Yadav was second one. Jafta dismissed for 8, South Africa 84 for 8.
Recent results in T20 cricket, a series win.
In the air again. Sajina doesn't miss it this time. South Africa 9 down.
South Africa have not been good with the bat. India have been superb in the field. Their bowling has been suffocating. So good. Best figures in T20 cricket. And this is how the innings ends for South Africa. Outside edge, Malaba, brief stay, gone without scoring, 84 for 9.
Figure mark could be difficult for them as the last batter walks out. Ayabonga Kak obviously delighted with the way the bowlers have performed.
Uma Shetty does the cleaning up act. Pooja Vastrakar takes her fourth for the evening. And South Africa have wrapped up the innings with just 84 on the board.
Cometh a decider, cometh moments, and cometh players that will put their hands up. 4 for 13, outstanding. But the results in the south, the optics of it, is one that you can delight if you're an Indian supporter. Has led this attack really well throughout the white ball series.
Best bowling in T20 internationals for Pooja Vastrakar, 4 for 13, beating a previous best against Sajina. You can pardon her for that. She bowled 1 over, went for 11, 4 for 13. Pooja Vastrakar continuing the rich vein of bowling form right through this T20 international series.
85 previously, but that was nearly 12 years back in Bangladesh. They have a target of 85 to defend against India in India. Can India come back and level the series, or will South Africa take one of the silverware back home?
The second one after getting 177. Rain played spoil sport. India couldn't come out to bat, and now they're out there needing only 85 to level the series. Smriti Mandhana in the company of Shafali Verma, and here in the company of W.V. Raman and Ed Rainsford.
With Smriti Mandhana, a very good strike rate, 129.
Responded well, the bowlers. Off the mark.
I think for South Africa and India and all the teams that are leading up to the World Cup, you must always be aware that the margins between the teams are becoming so close now, in that if you beat a team, any team on the day, but in this situation you're playing this same team in 3 different occasions, right? What are you going to do?
This occasion.
The earlier boundary was to the right of the fielder, and this one to the left of the fielder at point, and that is an indication of impact zones.
As you rightly said, cut away, nicely cut away. That's an area of strength, and 4 to Smriti Mandhana.
I really think the South Africans like to watch her play that shot, because she's got so many runs through the offside right through the series in all the formats. There are occasions when even the bowlers would like to see a batter do a thing again and again.
Yeah, only 85 to defend, no slip. So already a very defensive mindset, and it's a tough one for the bowlers. And if you feed her there, she's going to hit you all day long.
And how are you going to react?
इस बार गेंद पकड़
South
लिया
Africa should have
और
been
That Smriti operates from to find the gaps.
the precision for me is just so good.
क्या मस्त
The
चौका
one
मारा है
before,
4
a
रन
little
के
bit
लिए
later.
बाउंड्री के
This time,
पार.
well in front of square.
Marizan Cup. For the first time in this series.
This is good news for South African cricket. Marizan Kaap coming back after a long time. She'll be bowling after a long break as she was recovering from an injury.
इंडिया के कप्तान बल्लेबाज और ये
First time
बहुत
we're
अच्छे
seeing
से
her in
खेल
the
रहा है
game
गेंद को
in this
हवा में
series.
उछलते मारा है चौका, सिर्फ चौका.
Terrific delivery. How did that miss everything? It didn't get the edge, it missed the off stump.
Nobody would believe that she's bowling after a long break. Perfect length, making the ball swing and seam. Absolute craft.
The first two deliveries came in to Smriti Mandana. This one just leaving her ever so slightly.
And she's beating a bat who's been in top nick.
क्या मस्त चौका मारा है इस बार भी बाउंड्री के पार 4 रन.
And she plays it well too.
Black color.
Now the aspect of this particular shot, it just sits up for. So
विराट कोहली जैसा खेल रहा है इंडिया के बल्लेबाज रे. मस्त सिर्फ चौका
Smriti.
और 4 रन.
Just throwing one out there. Drawing Shafali Verma into that shot.
एक और चौका मार दिया है फिर से 4 रन
Just
के
to
लिए
clear the
बहुत
infield.
बढ़िया से.
2 boundaries in the over so far for Shafali
इंडिया
in
का
India.
टोटल रन 22.
Yeah, you look at the delivery before. As much as it was wide, there was slight movement there and a beautiful zip off the
फिर से
surface.
चौका मार दिया इस
So
बार
all she
26
needed to do
होगा.
was just adjust her line. But she goes
क्या
short again.
मस्त शॉट मारा है
and
इस बार
very
भी जा रहा है
comfortable.
ब्यूटीफुल शॉट.
And the
चौका
fact again,
4
she needs to
रन.
even. Deepti Sharma, Pujavastika. You got to get past the top 4 as well, so doesn't it? But then she intentionally
एक
hits
बार
it
और
in front
चौका
of
मार
square.
दिया है फिर से 4 रन के लिए बाउंड्री के पार.
Oh yes, Smriti. Lovely. So good, Preeti.
Smriti Mandana goes well back and then just leans away to create that angle to
एक बार फिर से
evade that
बाउंड्री
cover
के पास
fielder.
है 4 रन के लिए.
It was a tough take. She didn't cover it well. Tasman breaks a boundary to finish the over. 40 without loss.
इंडिया का 36 रन.
Yeah, I just want you to.
The last that got contributed to the Indian total.
फिर से एक
Short ball
चौका
will
मार
be
दिया है
punished.
बाउंड्री
That's
के
a
पास
strong
4
zone
रन
and
के
a
लिए.
strong
क्या
scoring
मस्त
area
है.
for Smriti Mandana. Short drill.
एक और
This
चौका
didn't need
बाउंड्री
much.
के पार 4
It was
रन.
timed
इंडिया का
reasonably
टोटल रन
well
42.
into the boundary.
Wants to really a free
और
hit. She
एक
just got to
भी
hit it as
विकेट
straight
गिरा
as
है.
possible. Meets it on the full. And it's just a short arm jab down the ground.
Too much of a difference from the team that played the final in 2023 in Cape Town. Pretty much similar looking squad. That's poor bowling.
The circle.
Timing much better. They'll have the time to go out into the Asia Cup and test more of themselves.
Intentionally lifts it, picks the gap, fine leg up in the circle, and a boundary. And now just 34 runs away. Yes, Anjum, it's a good point you bring up. But my thing is, with that settled squad, as much as they have
In terms of experience,
Could be the first wicket. Nearly. Laura Wolford putting in the hard yards. Just couldn't hold on to that. Shafali Verma gets a reprieve. That's done.
with that line, with that length, just got to get underneath it, and then it's a shovel, isn't it? Just there.
That's a boundary. Short ball will be punished by Smriti Mandana all day.
fielder inside the circle at 45, and you straight down the leg side. It's easy pickings for the batter. And Smriti Mandana, for someone who's been in such top nick, these are real gifts, honestly.
He completes 1,000 runs in T20 internationals in I'm sure that's a very good discussion going on. As Smriti Mandhana realizes that there's an opportunity to go down the ground, and why not go full on? It's the first maximum of the evening for India.
This occasion, picking the gap to perfection, using her feet, and swipes it leg side. What a maximum.
That's a change from looking at finishing here. Through the gap, it's a long chase. The ball wins. 6 more to win now for India.
That's a brilliant shot from Smriti Mandhana. A bit of width on offer from de Klerk, and she threats the field as Smriti Mandhana transfer of weight on the hands flowing smoothly.
Second style, Smriti Mandhana, the half century and the victory for India. This is India's biggest victory over South Africa in women's T20Is. They do the job in 10.5 overs. She has progressed in international cricket, Smriti Mandhana. Change of pace, she picks that very well, Smriti Mandhana.
Making room for herself, spots the lack of pace from de Klerk and still goes through with a shot.
Yampa, great strike off the match. Smriti Mandhana with 8 boundaries so far.
Strike down the ground. But Nadine de Klerk, 2 good deliveries after that.
Enough to find the gap.
That's that one area of strength which has grown as